Welcome back everybody to this second part of our Persona 5X playthrough. Ladies and gentlemen, it's time to go to bed. Not in a weird way though. What I mean is we've done our re-rolling. I made a video about that if you want to check out how you can roll. And I tried to get at least one good or what is considered good character just to start this playthrough. So let's go to sleep. Oh, Melope. Rune awaits me. How do I avoid that? Is that some kind of joke? We should definitely note that for when they get to that point in the story. Oh well, thank you very much. Disturbing my sleep, all for that. Yeah, so they just pull me out of my bed just to tell me runes await me and then just leave me hanging. And now we get waken up by Lufel pecking at our head. Midday comestible period. Okay, sure. My what? Comestible hour. Yeah, okay. So we have the synergy rank 1 for Lufel. So we have now the business plan, which is kind of the beginner sort of plan that you can follow and be on a good path to have a account and progress as best possible. I didn't sign up for this. Or what now? And he just fly away. Of course. A base for nurturing hope. Level 4. And we unlocked the synergy. So let's check it out. Let's just follow along the tutorial. So you can see we have the synergy for Lufel, and we will have rank 2 soon where you can craft infiltration tools. And you get rewards for each ranks, including meta jewel, which is the currency that you need to pull for characters. So that's good. We are going to try to get Joker. Might as well do like some pulls right now. Oh, so we got Flurry. Nice. So that's one of the best single target DPS in this game. Let's do the third one. Okay. And we'll see down the line which character looks cool and which one are we gonna pull. So right now we're just gonna change in our school uniform. And there's again a tutorial prompt. It's funny how playing Persona, I went to school more time than I did in real life. Can I? Oh, that's not a mirror. I thought this was a mirror. I wanted to check myself out. But anyway, anything, John. Sorry, ma'am. Who are you? Oh, of course. I totally remember. Tommy from the block. Just a tiny bit.
80 minutes later.
Thank God. She's a bit annoying. Now I might be late to school because of that. Since this is like the second or third time that I'm seeing this, it's kind of funny how it all started because the guy that we saw, which is Kyuchi, the first guy that we're gonna steal the treasure from the palace, it's funny how it all started because he bumped into the main protagonist. Because before that he was just fine, he was a regular human. So it makes you wonder, like, is this something like people getting into contact with the main protagonist are gonna be doing this sort of things, or is it just like for the scenario? But one other thing that is very on point with the story, I mean very tripping, is that Kyushi, you're gonna see this afterwards, has a very strong apprehension and very strong negative feeling towards women, and you can see it in like all the things that he done. He's gonna target only women, and that's kind of I mean, they've written this very nicely, very grippingly. Ah, that's a train pass. That's not a wallet. And here's anything Chan to save the day. And I believe you go to that school as well. Yeah, so now we have no problem like acting upon what we feel and what we desire. So like I was saying, I'm just gonna shut up during those cinematics. Just enjoy it for now. As you can see, like, very strong feeling against women, which story-wise, given his story arc, kind of makes sense. It's very well written. Still not cool though for women. I mean, let's get started with the math lesson. I'm not good at math, so yeah, you saw me first, but this look right here said it's kind of targeted at me. You don't like me. Bad apples? I wouldn't know. Barrels, I usually store rum in that, so yeah, we don't know what happened with that rider, by the way. Why was he running or cycling, I should say, towards us so aggressively? Yeah, so that's what I was talking about, the menace. Unwilling to make a move. I wonder if that's related to our metaverse situation. Well, to tell you the truth, I'm a magician. True story. Of course, our best friend is the girl that we've met this morning. Yeah, don't forget your phone though. And of course, we saw a glimpse that she's got the app. Sure, comestible hour. I'm gonna start thinking that she's stalking me. She stopped playing. Well, that's too bad. Of course. Just throw compliments at me. Yeah, you shouldn't. I've got an owl to meet on the roof. What's that supposed to mean? Sure, let's we'll catch up later as well, little lady. Right now, I have an owl to meet on the roof. Don't like. Why are you leaving? Am I that ugly? Yes, I am more than ready. Please go ahead. Answer all my question. What is the meaning of life? A cognitive realm. So that's like all the collective thoughts, what people think, they go over there. Two species of shadows. Yeah, so those are the run-of-the-mill shadows we encounter, which turns into personas once you get them, once you like capture them, or something similar. Yeah, so those are the personas. You mean like my Yanosik? And I am intent on catching them, so sorry for taking a stab at the development team, but this is not a good phrase. And I intend on catching them, and I am intending to catch them, I guess, would be a better phrasing, because this is not like, this is not proper English, so yeah, maybe they also AI translated most of it. but the UI still is corrected from that auto AI translation that they made last year, so that's still a better experience. Yeah, the job. What is the job? Come on. Yeah, I'm fine being average, actually. Sure, and I didn't have time to eat. Yeah, don't fly off after that bombshell. Yeah. And he's hitting me in the process. You're the one who flew into my head, bro. Of course we bumped into Motoa. Yeah, nice catch. Thanks for saving my phone. Yeah, I wasn't looking either, to be honest. So she notices the app as well on our phone. It's easy to connect the dots from there. Yeah, that... come on, give her a break. Well, let's be on our way then. To the lab. Yeah, no lunch, sadly. Maybe you can cook something up at the lab for lunch. I wouldn't, though. It's probably weird stuff. So we should meet in Shibuya, and of course she's gonna follow us. We're gonna get stalked. Why are you using so many, like, weird ancient words? So you see again how he's only targeting women, like I was saying before. Maybe you can reason with him. It's not so much about the slamming because it's not like that dangerous, but of course it can be. We're gonna see this after, I believe. But it's more about the action he's doing is like doing even more to spread the loss of desire and hope around. So yeah, it's more about like he will body check someone, and by that will spread whatever is happening in the metaverse. The loss of desire and hope is gonna spread it around in the real world. Yeah, he's after that girl there. It's pretty obvious. Ooh. So we got sort of a premonition. If a baby were to fall down the stairs, of course, that would be like terrible. So even like a small act like this that might not seem problematic at first is kind of can have bigger repercussion. So the plan is to go to the metaverse and then act from there. Yeah, what are our options? That's metaverse. Kyushi shadows and we steal the treasure. There's gonna be a treasure inside each palace for every intervention that we need to do, and we need to steal it again, just like the main Persona game. So that's, if you've played Persona 5 and Royal, you're gonna be like not at all lost with this game. And now we're jumping back into the metaverse. That's a good question to ask. Why? Because Mementos works a bit weirdly, and Lufel is gonna say this like very plainly, because that's the unconsciousness of the mass. So that's every people that exists have thoughts and feelings and their unconscious in the metaverse. So using your real name is pretty much not a good idea. Debonair. Who's Deborah? Spiffy. Debonair is spiffy. And we get ganked right at the beginning. What, you were so versed into finding me a nickname? The music are still like on point. Oh, thanks.
なんだあいつは。
合わせろ。やろせ。抗い。
Okay. Yeah, no one knows. This is Metaverse. It's still like... We even saw him at the start and they were clashing with each other. So we still don't know if Joker is gonna be a friend or foe. Yeah, in the middle of everything, of course, I'm getting summoned. Oh, this is canonically where we unlock contract. So we're gonna get a free unit, which is Mount. Let's dwiddle something like that. Cotone Montagna. To explain this a bit more digestively, I guess, people like the units in this game, the characters that you can play in this game, they're not all Phantom Thieves at all. Like, of course, Motoa Harai, she's gonna become a Phantom Thief. Wonder is a Phantom Thief. Cattle is a Phantom Thief. Those are people that you know in the real world that comes with you in the metaverse and become Phantom Thieves legitimately. But every other unit, like Mont that we just pulled, she's just someone we know in the real world that, through our cognition of her, happens to have a Phantom Thief form, but she's not herself aware of that. I don't know if this makes any sense at all. Yeah, so they're called Phantom Idols. And so, yeah, we unlocked contract, but we already unlocked it before. So, yeah, the guy in black who saved us, canonically in the story, Igor knows something. So we've unlocked officially the summon, even though we've already summoned the character. Yeah, just don't worry. And they have code names too. Yeah, no, I just spaced out, bro. Don't worry, I'm fine. That's a nice little dance. Abundance. So people are really thinking that animals can transform into car. That's a thing, canonically, in this world. Sure. I don't have my license though. And yeah, we've unlocked the business plan for Lufel. So that's kind of your beginner kind of guy. You see, like, there's all these steps, and as you go through them, you're gonna get, for instance, we're gonna get Midnight Sun. So by clearing step 1, we're gonna get this weapon from for Wonder. So that's pretty neat. And once we complete the plan 1, which is the yellow plan here, we get a selector for one of those units. So we get either Ryuji, Morgana, or An. Of course, we're gonna keep pulling on the banner, see which one we get, but we want An and Morgana. So whichever one we get from the banner, we're gonna pick the other one here. We're gonna need to be getting through all of those steps with all those stuff right here to be doing to progress in the game. But right now we're gonna move on with Mementos and unlock the first palace. So Phantom Thieves, we've just unlocked other stuff. So now we have access to the thieves and we can select our character and train them. So we need to use those items to level our character, which we can farm, and then once you've hit the cap for their progress, you have to use hidden ability materials to overclock them, and then you can progress them again. So Rin, we're gonna be using a lot, cattle as well, so might as well. Let's unlock quick select. So now we have 2 level 20 and we have a dupe of cattle. So when you pull characters, you can get duplicates, and the duplicates goes into the awareness here, and you will have bonus effects on their skills. So the awakening effect for having 1 dupe, like if I activate this right here, I'm gonna have this effect that at the start of battle I can inflict burn on the foe with the highest remaining HP, and increase the allies' elemental ailment accuracy by 33% when they have Starfire. So we're gonna awaken because there's no reason not to. So you get a small boost and that new skill that get added. So once I will have another shards for Lufel, I'm gonna activate the second, and the second is gonna be when healing an ally who has Starfire 2, increase healing effect by 10%. So those are all like some good things that you can unlock. You also get like various items once you raise your characters, and you also get recommendations. So recommended party is Rin and Joker, to use her as best as possible. We're just gonna collect this, and so Cattle, for example, he's a fire unit and he works well with Anne and with Kurotani, which is a codename Ki. And as the navigator, you're gonna put Tomiyama Okian, because she's the more aggressive navigator. You can also play him with Kotone and Motoa. And you get some very nice tips as well for each character. So if you feel lost at some point, make sure to check these to see like, okay, those units I can play together and stuff like that. It's very useful, specifically if you're not used to these type of things. So she is stalking us. Yeah, don't go on like being all that lovey-dovey with my character, because I didn't sign for this. And of course Kyushi's is seeing her. That would make sense as we go on. You'll see. That's also like one of the advantage of doing this multiple times, is I didn't catch that at all playing this previously. So his intel come from the metaverse itself. He can hear the metaverse. You're able to transform into a car in the metaverse, and you can't fly 3 feet up. So we're back in Shibuya. Yeah, I don't like, what do we need that for? I don't think I have, no. In a store? So yeah, about that, you remember Phantom Idol? I mentioned Okian. She's one of the navigators. She's actually this woman right here, but she's her Phantom Idol. So she herself has no knowledge of the metaverse and personas and shadows and stuff like that. She's just a regular human being that just go on about her day, but my memory of her makes it so that in the metaverse I can create an idol from her and use her in combat. That's basically what phantom idols are, and that's basically what every unit is gonna be unless they are linked to the scenario. Yeah, can just yeah, I wonder how he caved in. Can we like yeah, that's exactly my thoughts. Yeah, right, I would hate to hold you back from going to your husband, making sure he has a pink fridge. Yeah, maybe she's got some other advantages. And that's another example. This is Rin. This is Xiaoling Lin. And this is the real world counterpart to Rin, the character that we've pulled during the reroll. Let's find the workbench. We got a level up. Let's go first. I want to like Café Leblanc. Should come back another time. Can we like, dude? Let me in! Let me in! We are looking for a workbench, please. For free. Still don't understand that. Free and delivery. This is free and same-day delivery. That's as good as it gets. This is gonna be the core issue of this first arc. She's being scouted for baseball league, and she used to play baseball, as we saw with her great catch. And she wants to give her desire back to play baseball. So she's interested in me and what's happening around me, and she's interested in me. Full-on crush. Why do you have to say it like that? Geek-kun? Of course, we just walked in on the two girls that are apparently interested in us. Geek-kun? Geek-kun? Nani? Yeah, as a person. Of course, she's like dumping her on us. Yeah. She's a good person. I have to like give her that. The character of Motoha is very... She's a very cool one. She was a prodigy. She blamed herself. That's very nice. That's why she was like so frantic looking for it last time. Yeah, she was done picking drinks actually. Yeah, are you heading home anytime soon? Okay, so yeah, sure. Didn't invite you, but you can't just decide that. Yeah, let's say this is why you're staying here. So we get the first, second rank actually, so we can make infiltration tool, and that's because we get the workbench. Yeah, so he's taking decision for the whole house. Dude just got here. Yeah, so the first craft is, of course, tutorial linked, so you're gonna be making a hook with free stuff that Lufil gives you, but you're gonna be able to get more stuff after that and be able to craft more things based on what you pick. So right now we're just gonna go for the grappling hook. You see, we need aluminum sheet and plastic, so we can craft, confirm, and this is linked to your proficiency, so those are the stats that you can boost. And just like that, he sleeps. We have a multi and we're at 30 out of 50, so we're almost done with this banner. It's just gonna skip. We got puppets. So now we need 3 tickets for this specifically. We'll get these in due time. We're not gonna spend this now. We can make 2 pulls on the Joker banner. So we got a slime and we got a puppet as well. So again, like I said, any duplicates that you get, they're gonna play into the awareness of your character. So you see I have 2, so I can awaken, get the boosts, and all the effect that goes with it. But that is gonna be it for this part. We're just gonna stop here. I think this is a good place. We just got the workbench. We got all the setup for the first part, for the first palace and the first part of the game, which is gonna be Motoa's Arc. And like you see, like this flirts with some pretty dark stuff, depression and very big loss of desire. Of course, that's gonna be a central theme to the game. But anyway, make sure to check part 1 and part 1.5, which is the reroll guide, and we're gonna be making as much as we can going on into this game. For now though, if you still hear them in the videos at the very least entertaining to you, so please leave a like and also subscribe to the channel to never miss anything geek. Bye guys!